With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定は suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Jesus said, "Whoever lives from the living one won't see death." Please continue watching for the ancient Gnostic teachings from the Hammadi Holy Scriptures.
Want to be obese? No? Then choose vegan.
Wonderful viewers, Assalamu alaikum. It means peace be upon you in Arabic, the official language of Algeria. I am Farid, the intuitive Algerian people humbly pray for a community of great unity for all beings. Welcome to selections from the Gnostic Hammadi Library, the Parable of the Jars, and the Gospel of Thomas, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of early Christian and Gnostic manuscripts, also called codices, which were discovered in 1945 near the Egyptian town of Nag Hammadi. The writings in these ancient books date back nearly 2,000 years. Their discovery and translation have helped scholars to re-evaluate early Christian history and the nature of Gnosticism, an approach that is emphasized in these texts. Gnostics believe that a divine spark exists within each person through which a direct experience of God can be achieved. Today, the Nag Hammadi manuscript collection is housed in the Coptic Museum in Cairo, Egypt. The Gospel of Truth, the Parable of the Jars. It's like some who've left their home, having jars that weren't any good in places. They broke them, but the master of the house doesn't suffer any loss. Instead, he rejoices because in place of the bad jars are ones that are full and complete. For this is the judgment that's come from above. It's judged everyone. It's a drawn, two-edged sword which cuts both ways. The word which is in the hearts of those who speak it appeared. It isn't just a sound, but it was incarnated, embodied. A great disturbance arose among the jars, because some were empty, others filled. Some provided for, others poured out. Some purified, others broken. All the realms were shaken and disturbed, because they didn't have order or stability. Error was anxious. It didn't know what to do. It grieved, mourned, and hurt itself because it knew nothing. The knowledge, which is its error's destruction, approached it, error and all that emanated from it. Error is empty, with nothing inside it. Truth came into their midst, and all that emanated knew it. They welcomed the Father in truth, with a complete power that joins them with the Father. Truth is the Father's mouth, the Holy Spirit is His tongue. Everyone who loves the truth and are joined to the truth are joined to the Father's mouth. By His tongue they'll receive the Holy Spirit. This is the revelation of the Father and His manifestation to His generations. He revealed what was hidden of Himself. He explained it, because who has anything if not the Father alone? The Gospel of Thomas. Prologue. These are the hidden sayings that the living Jesus spoke and Didymus Judas Thomas wrote down. True meaning. And Jesus said, whoever discovers the meaning of these sayings won't taste death. Seek and find. Jesus said, whoever seeks shouldn't stop until they find. When they find, they'll be disturbed. When they're disturbed, they'll be amazed and reign over the all. Seeking within. Jesus said, if your leaders tell you, look, the kingdom is in heaven, then the birds of heaven will precede you. If they tell you, it's in the sea, then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is within you and outside of you. When you know yourselves, then you'll be known, and you'll realize that you're the children of the living Father. But if you don't know yourselves, then you live in poverty, and you are the poverty. First and last. Jesus said, the older person won't hesitate to ask a little 7-day-old child about the place of life, and they'll leave, because many who are first will be last, and they'll become one. Hidden and revealed. Jesus said, know what's in front of your face, and what's hidden from you will be revealed to you, because there's nothing hidden that won't be revealed. The parable of the sharecroppers. Jesus said, a creditor owned a vineyard. He leased it out to some sharecroppers to work it, so he could collect its fruit. He sent his assistant so that the sharecroppers could give him the fruit of the vineyard. They seized his assistant, beat him, and nearly killed him. The assistant went back and told his master. His master said maybe he just didn't know them. He sent another assistant, but the tenants beat that one too. Then the master sent his son, thinking maybe they'll show some respect to my son, because they knew that he was the heir of the vineyard. The sharecroppers seized and killed him. Anyone who has ears to hear should hear. The parable of the sower. Jesus said, look, a sower went out, took a handful of seeds, and scattered them. Some fell on the roadside. The birds came and gathered them. Others fell on the rock. They didn't take root in the soil, and ears of grain didn't rise toward heaven. Yet others fell on thorns. They choked the seeds, and worms ate them. Finally, others fell on good soil. It produced fruit up toward heaven, some 60 times as much, and some 120. Jesus and fire. Jesus said, I've cast fire, inner heavenly light, on the world, and look, I'm watching over it until it blazes. Jesus said, whoever is near me is near the fire, and whoever is far from me is far from the kingdom. Those who are living won't die. Jesus said, this heaven will disappear, and the one above it will disappear too. Those who are dead aren't alive, and those who are living won't die. When you're in the light, what will you do? On the day when you were one, you became divided. But when you become divided, what will you do? Jesus said, the heavens and the earth will roll up in front of you, and whoever lives from the living one won't see death. Doesn't Jesus say, whoever finds themselves, of them the world isn't worthy? Divine gift. Jesus said, I'll give you what no eye has ever seen, no ear has ever heard, no hand has ever touched, and no human mind has ever thought. Beginning and end. The disciples said to Jesus, tell us about our end. How will it come? Jesus said, have you discovered the beginning, the origin, so that you can look for the end? Because the end will be where the beginning is. Blessed is the one who will stand up in the beginning, stands by the origin. They'll know the end and won't taste death. 5 trees in paradise. Jesus said, blessed is the one who came into being before coming into being. If you become my disciples and listen to my message, these stones will become your servants, because there are 5 trees in paradise which don't change in summer or winter, and their leaves don't fall. Whoever knows them won't taste death. For more information, please visit gospels.net.
The most beautiful word ever written at any time in any country in human history came from India, from the Upanishads, 3000 years ago. Ahimsa, non-violence to any living being. Philip Wallen, vegan.
Oh, inspiring viewers, we are grateful for your company today. Please join us again tomorrow for part 2 of Selections from the Gnostic Hammadi Library. Coming up next is Progressive Cities, Halting Climate Change Through the Plant-Based Treaty, part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May God's grace forever protect you during this turbulent time.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.